Hi Taurus, I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 15th through the 31st. Let's see what messages we have. Any messages for Taurus? Spirit, please, August 15th through 31st. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any messages that Black Moon Tarot can give us? Any messages? Any messages? Ooh, flip, flip, flip. Everything's flipping. Everything's flipping. Okay, first house, the body. Nice. That's a great message for Taurus to get. This is about your physical health. This is about moving ahead with confidence. This means you are on the rise, Taurus. You are on the rise. This is one of the most important parts of the horoscope, the first house, because it represents your physical appearance, how your body works, where your strengths and weaknesses lie. It's the beginning of everything. You know, and the first house is also that mask that everyone else first sees. So, although the first house is the house itself, it's also the persona that you project. It's how you relate to the world first. So, any additional messages of advice from the wisdom of the oracle? Exchanging gifts. Very nice. Let me bring this in a little bit more. Okay, good. All right, we have two nice crowning energies there. Okay, let's pull your... We're going to pull 4 message cards and then 1 outcome card for that 3rd week of August and the 4th week for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Yeah, get this very... You are in control, Taurus, in control. 6 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Pentacles. Deciding between 2 paths. King of Pentacles, I like it. Knight of Cups, okay. King of Wands. 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, that means you're coming out of whatever, a period of anxiety for yourself. Then we have the Empress energy. Strength, beautiful. 4 of Wands, love it. 4 of Wands, beautiful. What do we have on the bottom? Knight of Pentacles. Good, let's see what else we have. Let's pull a few from the bottom here. The Hermit Reverse and the High Priestess. You're doing a lot of thinking. Yes, a lot of thinking, a lot of tapping into your intuition, and a lot of everybody leave me the hell alone kind of thinking, right, with that Hermit Reverse, right? Let's talk about these first. The Hermit Reverse, you're very, very pensive. You're very inside yourself. You're feeling very confident that you only need to be your own counsel. You're really not in a space of needing to... I'm sorry, the cards, I'm not holding them well. You're not in a space of seeking out a lot of approval from people or people's opinions about what you think, what you do, who you're with. You're just very much in your own space here. But in the reverse, it's like... guys, I'm good. Stop asking me if I'm okay. I just really need to take some mental space right now. Also, some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. This is a Virgo energy. All right, we have this Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to come in and offer you support of some kind. So it can be on the mundane level, it could be money, but it can just be emotional support. This could also be you feeling very motivated to start taking really good care of yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally. Maybe some of you guys are starting a new diet, a new workout routine, or you've already started it and you're amping it up to that next level. Maybe some of you are starting with a new therapist. You are reading certain books or watching certain videos to really help improve your mental state and just where you're at. But you're in this very healthy space of just wanting clarity, just feeling really, really clear right now. And then the High Priestess totally supports that. This is all about the intuition. Your intuition that you're feeling. So I do really like this. Those are like little side note energies here. All right, so let's get into exchanging the gift from the wisdom of the oracle. This is beautiful, guys. This is about you entering into a productive and enriching time right now, where a lot of opportunities are coming your way. A lot of opportunities are going to be offered to you during this time. And remember, the energies don't really understand dates, so it's a man-made thing. So some of you may be working with some opportunities that were offered to you already, or it may be a little after this time period. But regardless, it's very important for you guys to understand that you have absolutely everything that you need right now to handle any of these opportunities that are coming your way. You just have to put the time in, and you have to understand that it's going to be an exchange of energies here, like experience and skills. You need to really commit, really put your soul into what it is that you want to do. Because this is all about giving and receiving, that dance that we have to do, right? You have to engage in that dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. First and foremost, keep your fear out of it. If you feel like you're getting very scared and you're questioning yourself and you're questioning your intuition, you're questioning your decisions, if you are, pivot your thoughts. Get out of that negative space, because this is all really, really good. Now, for those of you who are in relationships, it's the same kind of deal here, right? Because love is an exchange of like life force energy, right? Between two beings. And it grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. So you really have to give and receive in order for your love to flourish and for abundance to really flow between the two of you. Because Spirit really wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offering those gifts in return. So this is really about just being in a space of having a very, very open heart, and all of your hard work and your efforts are going to be paying off. Everything that you've been putting into, as I am getting, if this resonates with you, many of you have been really committing to doing something, right? Really very, very focused on a specific path. But you're putting out and you're finally getting this back. This is really, really nice. So, here, this is also the card of be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And then the thing is, you might realize then that you don't want to pay that hefty price tag that comes with that, right? You might end up finding yourself in a situation where, that you've always desired, right? But now that you're there, you're going to like have to walk the walk, right? Or talk the talk, or else you may end up actually failing at it, So you have to be willing to really commit to whatever it is that you feel that you want. Okay, so for example, like if you know you want to be a famous musician, you have to know you have to practice every single day. If you want to be a millionaire or a multimillionaire, you have to be responsible for managing money and paying the taxes and doing what you want. So, nothing is for free, right? So what you're putting in, you're going to get back. You just have to really keep in that space of understanding that you need to put in the hard work. If you can understand that and you do that, you're going to be in a really good space. Okay, and then with the Black Moon Tarot, we have first house, which is the body. I love this. This is about, you moving ahead because with strong confidence, right? Because your star is rising here. 'Cause the first house in astrology begins with the ascendant, right? So the astrological, constellation rising over the eastern horizon at the time of the chart is cast. So in the natal chart, the ascendant represents the moment you were born. Most of you know that. But if you don't, that's what it is. So like the sun and the moon, the first house is one of the most important parts of the horoscope, as I mentioned before, because it does represent your physical appearance. It does represent how your body works, your strengths and weaknesses, and how people see you, right? How you're relating to the world. So this is all about, when this comes up in a reading, this tells me that you're really in a space of feeling your own strength. And although it may feel natural to just take over and assert your power, you may be in a space where you need to pull back a little bit. Try not to control or dominate a certain situation or relationship, because it might backfire on you a little bit here. But on a really positive note, people are going to feel very comfortable now with you as their leader, or at least somebody who is in control of the situation. And they really won't mind at all following your lead or just listening to what you have to say. So, in the same way, because at this point, then people are going to be listening to you. You have to make sure that you don't abandon your goals. You have to make sure that you stay on point with what it is that you're moving towards. Don't allow yourself to get bored in any way or change course. Because the thing is this, presently you're going to start things with a great gusto, but you have to follow up. You need to really finish what you start. Sometimes that happens when we get into a situation where we're like really, really excited when we first get into it. Guys, right? Especially like in a relationship, you're like, yeah, let's do this, that, the other thing. And you just start planning all these things out. You want to make sure that you're a person of your word, and that there is follow through, because there is something beautiful on the other side of this. So don't let your fears get in the way. again, you know, listen, this has a lot to do with how you're being viewed by other people and even partners. So this really is a very good omen regarding relationships of all kind. It can mean that relationships are about to mature or become more serious, or just going to that next level. Marriage may be on the cards for some of you, maybe transitioning into a better place concerning other people in general, right? You might be meeting new friends, just really jiving with the people in your life. You know, for sure. And this also speaks of beginnings and starting something anew. So it implies like it's a time to honor your gift of being really distinct, you know, and you in a position of leadership. And what I mean by that sounds so formal, but you really kind of taking the bull by the horns and just really pointing your arrow in a specific direction and really following that. Just really following that. Some of you might be in a space of feeling, you might be feeling a little defensive during this time, where you feel like you need to defend your choices and you need to defend the paths that you're choosing. But don't allow those conflicts to get out of control, because you are being tested. You are going to be challenged, but this is all just part of the process. So just let that stuff go and let people think whatever the hell they want to think, because it's your life, right? And keeping it real, it's your life. All right, so starting out here, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this tells me that some of you may be in this space starting out of feeling not very supported by somebody, or feeling very misunderstood by somebody. Some of you may be feeling a little down and out in your health. So this could be a sign of maybe some depression or something going on with you physically, right? Because Pentacles on the mundane level does mean money, but it also means emotional health, mental health, physical health, feeling supported, being able to support someone. So what does this look like? You know, because it's a general reading, I'll give you a bunch of examples. This could be you, like I just mentioned, maybe not feeling the best physically or emotionally, but it could also be you being in a relationship where you just feel like your partner's just like really not getting you, and you're not feeling the type of support that you feel you really wish you had, or that you need. You know, forget that you wish it, that you need to feel supported in the relationship. Or you may be purposely holding back support to someone else because of something that they did, and you feel the need to hold back. But whatever this is, there is this holding back. It could be of money. Somebody, maybe normally, like, for those of you who are married, maybe your spouse is giving you a hard time regarding money, other issues with money. Or it could just be, like I said, support in any way. Having to do with work, this could be you just feeling like things are just very unfair at work right now. You being in a space where either A, you feel underpaid and undervalued, which is a real issue for a Taurus, right? Because you guys are such an earth sign and you're such doers and achievers. It's a real issue for Taurus and Capricorn, right? To not be compensated fairly. At the same time, even if you're being compensated, you may feel like you're just not being appreciated in the way that you deserve. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is reversed. And the Three of Pentacles is the Architect card, right? I always call it. So this is the card of building and doing. This is the card of building something very tangible. This could be something that will end up generating money, or generating a space in your life where you feel very supported and very on firm ground. Like, so this is something that you typically do with someone else. So if you could be starting a business, it could be building a home together, it could be it doesn't have to do with anything actually tangible at all, right? Because it's Pentacles. It could be you guys getting into a space where you realize that you want to support each other in a certain way, emotionally and mentally, and you guys really wanting to, you know, build a stronger foundation, but for some reason you guys aren't able to. So this can be because of a lack of time. Maybe you guys are just very busy at work and you're not able to put the time into your relationship to build this thing. Or this could just be delays going on, having to do with something with work or in a relationship, or someone you just really wanting to build something with, but they're just not really seeing eye to eye with you yet. And it's frustrating for you, Taurus, because you see these two paths in front of you, right? Wands are will, wands represent the paths, and you see he's got the world in his right hand, and he knows what he wants. He sees these paths for himself. Right now, the only thing he's trying to figure out is what's going to serve my ultimate good truly in the end. You know, what seems attractive to me now in the short term because it's easier. This path might seem a little harder, but I think it might end up serving me more. Or looking at each path and saying, where do my fears lie on each of these paths? I think I need to look at that. Because he's in a space of deciding, right? The Two of Wands is understanding that I have two beautiful paths in front of me, but I'm just really in the space of needing to understand, which is going to serve me best, and do I have fears surrounding this, and I need to really look at those, right? But whatever you decide is going to be awesome, because we have the King of Pentacles, right? So this means either the culmination of a beautiful relationship, or you guys at least having the seeds planted, right? Because it's illogical to think that inside of a week you can have all of these things happen, right? Because the energies don't understand man-made time, right? As I said before. But King of Pentacles is all about having what you need in the earthly realm. So of course it's going to be money, resources, solid home, but it could also be you just being with somebody, or you being this person who's just really decisive. Okay, very, just knowing what needs to get done to reach your goal, right? So if you want to buy that house, what do we need to do? We need to cut back on this, cut back on that. Maybe we do this, maybe we do that, so that we ultimately have that money that we need. It's just a very practical energy, but it's a beautiful, necessary energy to move you into a space of manifestation. Right? And the manifesting can have to do in the tangible realm, but it can also have to do in the emotional realm as well. And just this very important component of being supported and feeling and being supportive, and doing that dance together, right? Because that is an exchanging of gifts, going back to that oracle there. And then as your outcome, we have the Knight of Cups. This is wonderful. The Knight of Cups is all about being offered this new space for your heart space. So this could be a relationship that, you're just feeling really happy and loved. Really, you're feeling loved. There's a big difference between being in a relationship and being partnered, and being in a relationship and feeling deeply loved. That unconditional, And what I'm seeing here, Taurus, is there are conversations going on regarding what's necessary for a healthy relationship. And it's whatever it is, work relationships. Not everyone is in an intimate relationship. That's not everyone's story right now. This can certainly be having to do with work, where you're having the conversations with your boss, you're having the conversations with your colleagues, or you're realizing that the conversations aren't going to happen, and you're in a space of making those changes for yourself, but you're not allowing yourself to remain in this space of purgatory, because you're ready to have those cups offered to you. You're ready to feel those emotions. You're just ready for it. You're just ready for it. You're done with the other stuff. Okay, and then going into that next week, we have the King of Wands. Beautiful will. All about will. The only caveat here is if you're dealing with the King of Wands, or if you are the King of Wands yourself, right? Because court cards could be you or another person. Just watch out for stubbornness. Watch out for single-mindedness. Sometimes those things are very appropriate. But sometimes they're not. So just pay attention to other people in your life. But what I do like about this is there's a laser focus here. Laser focus. Where you're saying, okay, this is what needs to be done. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it come hell or high water, as they say, right? And I feel like you were able to do it. We got this Nine of Swords. Don't be scared of this. Don't be scared. Listen to me. Don't be scared of this. This is the anxiety card. But I love that it's reverse, because this shows you on the upswing. You went through the worst part of the anxiety, a period of worrying about things in your life, a period of wondering and worrying. Am I ever going to be happy in my job? Am I ever going to be happy in a relationship? Is my life ever going to feel more or less balanced, right? Because Taurus, you guys are very smart, and you understand that not everything can be balanced all the time. There are going to be periods where your relationship is going great and you're really not happy at your job, and vice versa. And, such is life. It's very infrequent in life where everything is going smoothly all the time. You might have windows, like little snippets of those time periods, but it's unusual to have it, all the time. So this shows me that you went through some stuff here, but you're coming out of it and you have this will to move forward. And the Empress is the mother, right? This is about giving birth to new ideas and just this new path in your life. This is about cultivating and allowing something to be nurtured. This is the understanding that not everything is born in a day, right? That it takes time, it takes nurturing, and there's a patience about this energy that I really love. And then we have strength, beautiful, okay? Strength means more than strength to me, this card. This is this woman. No, first of all, the infinity symbol is, you know, I am here all the time and that my spirit cannot be broken. So, hello, that's beautiful, right? But then look at her. That lion is smaller than her in her mind. In her mind, she's got her hands around the mouth of the lion. She knows the lion could eat her up. She knows, but she's taking the chance anyway. And in her mind, she's minimizing this fear. She's minimizing this threat. And she's stronger than any threat that could come her way. Because we have this will and we're not worried anymore. Because we know we have what it takes to reach this beautiful Four of Wands energy. This stable foundation. This understanding that, no, we don't have the world yet. No, we're not even at the Ten of Cups yet, okay? That's okay. That's okay, because this is about firm foundation and the understanding that if you have a firm foundation, you can build anything. Anything. It's just a matter of time. And it's just a matter of staying committed and staying focused and having this exchange of gifts and really pushing forward. You know, and being committed to it because it's all right here for you. What a beautiful reading, Taurus. Beautiful reading for you. I really like it. You guys are just really coming into your own here for sure. You're done. You're done. You're done with the past bullshit. You just have no space in your life for it anymore. You're very much tapping into your intuition and you're not allowing your anxiety to rule all of your choices anymore. But you're not doing it in a way where you're shoving it into the back of your closet, never to look at again. You're looking at stuff. You're looking at stuff and you're giving it the value and the weight that it deserves. Nothing more, nothing less. And you're willing to assimilate these things into your life rather than letting them rule your life. So this is really beautiful. I love this for you guys. Taurus, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.